From the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, this is NCC Digital Signature.
Hello and welcome to NCC Digital Signature, Africa's leading program on television designed to educate and inform you on trends and development in the telecoms and digital world. I am Maimuna Ahoiza Zubair. Welcome. In this edition, we feature the NCC's participation at the 2022 Enugu International Trade Fair. You will also get to see the courtesy visit to the NCC by the National Agricultural Extension and Research Liaison Services. Plus, NCC's Commendable Professorial Chair Endowment and Research Grant Award. For details on which universities got the grant and for what, stay tuned. But first, here are the news highlights for the week. We start on a commendation note as the Enugu Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture has commended the Nigeria Communications Commission for its role in protecting the rights and interests of telecoms consumers, as well as accelerating the drive for digital transformation in the country. This commendation came the way of the Commission during the NCC Special Day at the just concluded 33rd Enugu International Trade Fair in Enugu. The NCC Special Day is a day set aside for the NCC's brand of consumer interaction and engagement at trade fairs with the theme, Opening Up Nigerian Businesses, Windows for Competitiveness in the Emerging Global Markets. President of the Chamber, Jasper Nduaguike, in his remark at the special program, acknowledged the role played by the NCC towards driving the growth of the Nigerian's telecommunications industry.
It is with gratitude to God and a heart filled with joy that I suffer the privilege of welcoming NCC to the 33rd Enugu International Trade Fair. We are, to state the least, happy that year after year, the Nigerian Communications Commission has kept faith with Enugu Chamber of Commerce. And we hope and pray that this disposition will be maintained in the years to come.
Addressing the audience at the forum, the Executive Vice Chairman of NCC, Professor Umar Garba Dambata, thanked the Enugu Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture for the commendation, stating that the Commission is committed to taking Nigeria's telecoms industry to the next level of digital revolution.
Opening Nigerian businesses for competitiveness requires that they have access to world-class telecommunications infrastructure that allows them to compete favorably with other businesses across the globe. The Commission, in line with the NCA 2003, performs this task with all seriousness and continues to regulate the industry to deliver value for the resources consumers expend on telecommunication services.
Participants at the NCC Day were adequately enlightened on their rights, privileges and obligations as telecom consumers.
You know that people who provide these services are in business to make money. So if you leave them on their own without rules, they are likely to do whatever they want and exploit consumers. That is where the Nigerian Communications Commission comes in to stand in the bridge for people that can't really stand on their own and make sure we protect your rights.
The Nigerian Communications Commission is collaborating with the National Agricultural Extension and Research Liaison Services to support digitization of agricultural extension services in the country. The Executive Vice Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the Commission, Professor Umar Garba Dambata, made this known in his office when he received a delegation from National Agricultural Extension and Research Liaison Service, who paid him a courtesy visit in Abuja recently. Represented by the Director, Consumer Affairs Bureau, Efosa Idehe, Dambata expressed the Commission's commitment to giving impetus to initiatives and ideas from corporate organizations as well as resourceful individuals that have the capacity to complement the Commission's efforts in actualizing the policy thrust of government's drive towards digitization of the Nigerian economy.
We regulate an industry that has become a platform for everything. Human existence is not dependent on digital platforms and the rest of them. So if there are things that are innovative that you are working on, you can actually participate in those. And the hackathon you are talking about is open to everybody. It's not only ICT hackathon.
Speaking in a similar vein at the event, the Director Technical Standard and Network Integrity of the NCC, Bako Wakil, said 2 short codes have already been issued to the National Agricultural Extension and Research Liaison Service in response to the request received from the organization earlier on.
I know that we have issued short code to you on your behalf. One is for the Nigerian Seed Information Management System, and then another one is for National Agricultural Extension and Research Liaison Services, short code 7288 and 7289.
The leader of the delegation and Executive Director of National Agricultural Extension and Research Liaison Service, Professor Emmanuel Ikani, expressed gratitude to the Commission for being proactive in the issuance of the short codes, as this will enable farmers to access agricultural information easily.
That we need to come to you people so that we can synergize and see how we can deploy ICT to begin to do agricultural farming.
The Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, wishes to officially inform telecoms consumers whose subscriber identity module, SIM cards, are barred from making calls that affected SIMs will not be unbarred by the service providers until they are linked with the National Identification Numbers, NINs, of the SIM holders. The NCC, according to a statement signed by the Director of Public Affairs, Dr. Ikechukwu Adinde, becomes necessary in view of a fake web link being circulated in some social media circles. The link and misleading accompanying viral message mischievously displays NCC logo and ostensibly promises members of the public that by clicking the web link and following further instructions in that regard, subscribers with barred SIM cards can unbar such SIMs across mobile networks without a valid NIN. This is completely false and a deception to the public. For the avoidance of doubt, the NCC wishes to state categorically that it never issued such statement directing subscribers or indicating that subscribers can unbar their SIM without a NIN. Any such message is mischievous and aimed at misleading unsuspecting members of public and should therefore be disregarded in its entirety. The NCC is the National Regulatory Authority for Telecommunications in Nigeria, and it is co-driving the process of the NIN-SIM linkage with the National Identity Management Commission as directed by the federal government. The Commission will not, under any circumstance, act contrary to federal government's directive to MNOs to bar SIM cards not linked to NINs at the expiration of the last deadline given for the NIN-SIM linkage exercise. Also, the NCC wishes to inform the general public that it is not recruiting at the moment. Accordingly, the advertisement indicating there is ongoing recruitment at NCC, which is circulating on Twitter and through polling mediation, may have been diffused to other social media networks and is a scam and should be disregarded. You're watching NCC Digital Signature, a convergence of digital innovation, creativity, and a world of endless possibilities, brought to you by the Nigerian Communications Commission. The NCC is committed to creating an environment that ensures universal access for very affordable and equitable services for all Nigerians. For more information, please follow us on our social media platforms displayed on your screen. Thanks for being with us on the program. Now to our weekly quiz. Number 1. What is SVP? Number 2. How long is the SVP valid for? Mention the years. Send your answers to NCC Digital Signature at ncc.gov.ng to win a prize. Please indicate the state you're reaching us from and note that by participating, you have given us consent to announce your name on the program if you're a lucky winner. Good luck! For more details on the activities of the Commission, visit our website on www.ncc.gov.ng. Stay with us. On NCC Digital Signature, we bring you innovation, trends, policies, and stakeholders, redefining all sectors of our economy. Here you will see the actors, the policymakers, and creativity that will shape your mind and business for growth in line with today's reality. NCC Digital Signature, in line with today's reality. Thanks for staying with us. Now to the topic of the day. The NCC is committed to supporting industry growth through research, innovation, and policy implementation. In line with this, the NCC recently awarded research grants and endowed professorial chairs to some Nigerian universities to the tune of 233 million naira. For more details on this, here's a story.
What has taken place is a clear demonstration of the Nigerian Communications Commission to strengthen the Nigeria's system of innovation through research and development. You have witnessed the endowment of 3 professorial chairs in 3 Nigerian universities to drive this effort, as well as awards to 30 recipients, of various amounts of money for the purposes of conducting research that are relevant and that will improve, not only the system of the national system of innovation, but also with relevance in the area of telecommunications engineering. The over 173 million, all is for research grant, intended to be used to conduct research in certain universities. So there is a process where we selected the best research proposal out of a total of 53 proposals, submitted to the NCC.
Local content in all what we do is important. No one will solve our problem but ourselves. No matter how much money we invest in transfer of technology, that technology will never be transferred. That technology must be created here by us and for us and others to benefit from our own innovations.
It is on note that since the Commission started this telecommunication-based research innovation program, this is the biggest time that the Commission is giving research grants to the universities. Today we are giving 13 universities to benefit from this program. It has not happened before.
I hope you have learned from that special focus on how the NCC is supporting indigenous research and innovation in Nigeria. You are still watching NCC Digital Signature, a weekly program that takes you on a tour of the digital space and Nigeria's fast-evolving innovation landscape, the successes, the challenges, and the opportunities. For more information, please follow us on our social media platforms showing on your screen. Before we go, here's our running quiz again. Number 1, what is SVP? Number 2, how long is the SVP valid for? Mention the years. Send your answers to NCC Digital Signature at ncc.gov.ng to win a prize. Please indicate the state you're reaching us from and note that by participating, you have given us consent to announce your name on the program if you're a lucky winner. Good luck!
We are Nigerian Communications Commission, regulator of the telecommunications industry in Nigeria. Our mission is to support a market-driven communications industry and promote universal access. Over the years, the Nigerian Communications Commission has been driven by dynamic and visionary leadership. In line with this mission and vision, the current Executive Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Communications Commission, Professor Marugaba Dambata, has recorded impressive achievements in the strategic objectives of market development, consumer protection and empowerment, quality of service, universal broadband access, among others, as enshrined in the Nigerian Communications Act 2003.
We are firm, fair, and forthright. Our core values are integrity, excellence, professionalism, responsiveness, innovation, and commitment.
If you want to know more about who we are, follow us on our social media platforms: Instagram, NGComCommission, Facebook, Nigerian.communications.commission, LinkedIn, Nigerian Communications Commission, and YouTube, Nigerian Communications Commission.
Our website is www.ncc.gov.ng. In keeping with our core values of innovation and excellence, we are expanding the frontiers of our social media platforms by launching a podcast, NCC Global Connect. Our podcast offers you a whole new experience in our social media engagements.
Over the years, we've maintained a strong social media presence to serve our stakeholders better. Through various initiatives, we've demonstrated our commitment to protect, inform, and educate telecom consumers. Take advantage of us so that no one takes advantage of you. NCC, connecting Nigeria.
Don't forget to listen to NCC Global Connect. Our podcast channel is available on all podcast platforms, and visit the Commission's website at www.ncc.gov.ng for more information about NCC. Just before we go, here's the concluding part of the feature on the launch of the 3 strategic projects continued from last week's edition of the program. The new SVP, no doubt, embodies several innovative elements deliberately designed to reinvent and transform the telecom ecosystem within the context of regulation.
We have a covenant with Nigerians. We commit to making sure that we facilitate good quality telecommunication services across the length and breadth of the nation. You don't need to resort to self-help. We identify areas of gap, and we engage the telcos to be able to invest and improve on quality of service in those places.
The next innovative project, the Compendium of EVC Speeches and Presentations, is a collection of speeches and presentations delivered by Professor Dambata, which will serve as historical reference, detailing the successes and challenges of the Nigerian communication sector from the EVC's perspective. The book, titled Catalyzing Nigeria's Socio-Economic Transformation Through Broadband Infrastructure, is the first of its kind and will enable the reader to appreciate the industry's position, impacts, and challenges. The NCC is not relenting in expanding its media frontiers to enable it reach more stakeholders with rich content to empower them and improve visibility. In keeping with these advancements, the Commission's podcast channel, NCC Global Connect, was launched as an additional social media channel of the Commission to complement the existing online media platforms. The launch of these projects will no doubt contribute significantly to the federal government's drive for a truly digital economy. Have you linked your SIM to your NIN? Contact your service providers for information. For further details, visit the NCC website on www.ncc.gov.ng and the NIMC website on www.nimc.gov.ng. That's it for this week. If you need further information about the NCC or this program, send your inquiries to NCC Digital Signature at ncc.gov.ng. Until next week, don't forget, NCC is your partner towards a connected Nigeria. On behalf of the Nigerian Communications Commission, thank you for watching NCC Digital Signature. I am Emina Ahoiza Zubair. Bye for now.